Hello, my name is Owen Cannell, and this is my class on ecological niches. An ecological niche is a role and position a species or population maintains within its ecosystem. It includes all the interactions and dependencies of the species within the biotic and abiotic factors of its environment, including the availability of resources, the physical conditions, and the interactions with the other species. An ecological niche of a species is determined by its adaptations, behaviors, and other characteristics that allow it to survive and reproduce in its environment. For example, a species may have a specialized diet, a specific temperature range it can tolerate, or unique ways of avoiding predators or competing for resources. Ecological niches can be divided into fundamental and realized niches. Fundamental niche is the complete range of conditions and resources that a species can exploit in the absence of competition or other limiting factors. The realized niche, on the other hand, is the actual range of conditions and resources that a species occupies within the presence of competition and other limiting factors. I'm going to give you a few examples here. First, here are two Asian species of crucian carp known and bred and sold domestically as goldfish. This is Gomez and Marshall Tito. And I'm going to... this is their tank. They have a filter, and their water is conditioned to their normal environment to reduce chlorine. And it also has multiple different bacteria that keeps chemicals out of it, because in the wild, they wouldn't have to deal with those chemicals, but they do in a tank. They also need to be fed. This niche is very characterized and manually done by me. I'm going to put them back in their tank because they are getting quite stressed. There you go, boys. Just get your top open. I feed them pretty much every day, and so their niche is controlled and maintained by me. Now, I have my own little ecosystem that I have been breeding for over a year now. This is my armadillodum colony, also known as isopods or roly-polies. This started off with 2 isopods. There are now, I do not know if you can see them, there are now over 50 in this jar. I have created a little ecosystem in here. They have sticks which they climb for exercise and interaction. They also have a variety of moss sitting on the bottom and dirt, and a rock that they burrow under. This niche is quite interesting. Isopods are not bugs. They are crustaceans. They're actually closely related to lobsters. So, they have gills, and they need to breathe water. So, their area needs to be incredibly humidified in order for them to breathe and survive. I do mist their enclosure occasionally because I would like to keep their ecosystem healthy, but it does not need to be done. The moss on the bottom holds humidity, and humidity brings a special type of fungus most people characterize as mold, but it's not mold, and they have seasonal overgrowths, where this mold will basically take over the jar. During this, the mold will humidify the moss, which keeps the moss humidified, and then the mold will die within around 5 days. After that, the isopods have their own food source, because isopods eat mold. So, this happens once every couple weeks. If it did not happen, the overgrowths would be more seasonal, and it would probably happen once every 2 months. But it's humidifying itself, and it's creating an environment that I do not need to maintain, and that is an ecological niche that they can uphold and keep running. And so this was my project, and I am very happy to continue stuff like this later. Bye-bye.